From babies to seniors, there are millions of patients across the globe who use homeopathy regularly. But who are they? Let's meet the people who are treating their ailments with the help of homeopathy.
Actually, I have tried homeopathy for my allergies. It did appear to work, but I'm not sure if it was due to a placebo effect or if it was actually the solution.
I use it for headaches, stress, and those kinds of things. And it works well. I'm kind of divided. No, I'll try it and see how it works for me. I'll believe it when I see it. So I know people that have used it and it worked well for them. And to the same token, I know people that have also used it, but it didn't really have the desired results. From what I know, it's very divided.
To have the skin heal? No, your body knows how to heal itself. Well, we understand that the body knows how to heal itself, and we provide medicines that stimulate your own capacity to heal.
Je dirais que dans les années
I'd say that in the year 2016, I started to have problems with gout. I had never had this before, and at first I didn't know what it was. When it was diagnosed as gout, I had no choice. I had to take medicine to first stop the inflammation. Except it returned several times, but on a more frequent basis. And it is at this point that my wife said, maybe you should talk to a homeopath. And hey, I had nothing to lose because the future was not very rosy anyway. All I can say is that I no longer have any problems.
L'avenir n'était pas très rose, là. Tout ce que je peux dire, c'est que j'ai plus de problème.
Since 2017, I met her in 2017, I may have had 2 episodes start, but I simply took the medication, and there you go. It's liberating.
Puis, voilà.
Et vraiment, à 40 ans, j'ai trouvé un médecin.
At 40, I found a doctor that really confirmed that it was Crohn's disease. And the physical symptoms, that is to say that during episodes, I found myself unable to function. So in other words, I had to be near a toilet. Homeopathy, I would say, brought me a certain security in knowing that I can now function in the same way. When I had episodes, I stopped everything. Whether I was working or studying, I stopped everything and I was stuck at home. Now with homeopathy, I've reached a higher quality of living in regards to my health.
Pour les effets néfastes de la chimiothérapie.
For the adverse effects of chemotherapy, several other products that my homeopath told me were given in French hospitals by doctors. It seemed okay and it helped, always in combination with medication, to reduce side effects of chemotherapy. It helped me be able to eat and made me want to eat too, because that's something significant also. And even after I had neuropathy in one foot after chemotherapy and tried drugs, finally it was homeopathy that eliminated this feeling of numbness I had in my toes.
On a essayé des médicaments, mais c'est finalement l'homéopathie qui a enlevé toute cette sensation d'engourdissement dans les orteils que j'avais.
So let's say you've been ill for a while and you find that the conventional medicines that you've been using really haven't been doing as much of a job as you'd like to. And the question is, can homeopathy come in and fill in the gap for that? And the answer is absolutely, because our philosophy as to how homeopathy works is different. And so we will approach it from a different direction. And so you've had the benefit of the conventional medicine. Now you have the benefit of homeopathy. And I think together we can really help you get healthy again. The beauty about homeopathy is that depending on the situation, you can actually treat yourself, but there are going to be times when you're going to want to consult a homeopath. For acute conditions like a bee bite, for example, I think you can treat yourself. But there's a limitation because you haven't had the proper training. And I hope that doesn't sound wrong, but you really do need to have had the training. There's a reason why it takes many, many years, not only to go through school, but then multiple years afterwards to really get homeopathy. And it requires a tremendous amount of training. So not only knowing which medicine to give, but how to narrow down the symptoms. People don't have that kind of training. How to know what dose to give. The frequency of the dose. Should you take a dry dose? Should you put it in water? These are things that the average person doesn't know, so we really encourage you to come visit a trained homeopath.